My hair is huge. But today we're going to be talking about the fact that sleep is work. And why is sleep work? Because you're doing things in your sleep that you're not aware of. Now, if sleep is work, then why do you wake up well rested? Because you wake up in a body. If you wake up in a body, then you're going to wake up with a well-rested body because that body's been asleep. It's been resetting. Its brain chemistry is being washed out by cerebral fluid. You know, it's all reset. Your brain has basically taken a shower. It's all redone. It's all ready to go. Now think about it. For 8 to 9 hours a day, or 6 to 7 for some people, every single day they spend all that amount of time out of 24 hours, 8 to 6 hours a day, doing nothing, unconscious, unable to see. Okay, so story time. When I first figured out that I could go to other universes, it was, traumatic in a sense because it, broke my idea of what reality was. It had me all shaken up and scared, pretty much. And as I learned to accept it, I eventually, went back. I shifted to more universes, did it for, more time at a time, maybe a couple months at a time. And eventually I got caught by this organization called the 5DTC, which apparently keeps a pretty tight grip on time travel and timeline jumping, and people, especially people that have somehow made it so that their ego can remember what they're doing, because you're not supposed to remember this. Any of the stuff that I'm teaching, you're not supposed to remember going to other universes. And most people don't. You have to get a license for that. So anyway, I went to this place. I put my hand on this plate. They put some glowing shit into my hand, and boom, now I remember this pocket of the multiverse, which is, 20 or 30 very similar universes within this general area of probability, where all the probabilities are pretty similar, but a little different because they're different universes. But when I went to the 5DTC, I talked to this guy named Gustav. Now, Gustav was like this super fucking tall black dude that was dressed like a king. And he told me that when people go to sleep on Earth, when humans go to sleep, they leave their body. That's just an automatic process that happens when people sleep. Like astral projection and lucid dreaming are the same thing. Yeah, astral projection and lucid dreaming are the same thing. Not because there's no astral projection, because there's no lucid dreaming. There is no such thing as dreaming. There's only dream realms. Most people, when they go to sleep, are in a state of fantasy because they're thinking about things going on in their life. If they're in a vibration of fantasy, that leads to more fantasy. That leads to people having crazy dreams with no meaning. Okay? But essentially, when you're going to sleep, all that's happening is that your mind is changing vibration. So if you have it set to the right vibration when you go to sleep, then you'll have the right vibration while you're sleeping, and you're going to wake up with more knowledge than you went to bed with, because that's what sleep is actually for. But not only do people astral project automatically when they go to bed most of the time, but when people go to bed most of the time, they also shift into other realities. And when they wake up in this parallel reality, they don't experience brain shatter because they're not consciously deciding where they go. They're simply going to the next nearest universe within this sub-pocket until they slowly migrate into a new sub-pocket of the multiverse, and they don't remember any of this. But essentially, we're all living infinite amounts of times, okay? We've been living for an infinite amount of time, but we only remember it as finite because it's been broken up into finite pieces that are infinite in number. And because of that, we're able to not go insane when we actually look at it. So the 5DTC is actually built so that humans can go there, can go into the multiverse and travel within it, okay? That's what it's for. That's what the whole thought form of the 5DTC is for, is to build a bridge for people to go there and do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell notification icon if you did. I have been wanting to make this video for a really long time because I learned this stuff from Gustav a very long time ago. I wasn't allowed to make this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye.